So today we're going to be talking, sorry, not talking. Today we're going to be meditating on releasing resentment. And it's also around forgiveness. So if you are holding on to some resentment for somebody, if you have a struggle with forgiving them, this is an amazing meditation to help with that. Okay, so find a comfortable space and just begin to breathe normally as you inhale. 1, 2, and then exhale. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, then exhale. And just keep breathing normally. Just begin to observe the breath. Observe the inhalation and the exhalation. Inhaling and exhaling. We're just going to relax our feet, our ankles, relax our knees, relax our thighs, relax our pelvis and our root, our sacrum, our sacral chakra, relax our abdomen, our stomach, our chest, our shoulders, relax our elbows, and our neck, and our mouth, and our eyes, and the top of our head, relax. Continue to observe your breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. And I want you to, in your mind's eye, think about someone that you have feelings of resentment towards, or someone that you haven't forgiven for something that they've done. And just see them in your mind's eye. And just physically see them in your mind's eye. And what are the feelings that come up for you when you see the person in your mind's eye? It's interesting that when you actually look at the person, or when you see the person, it's almost harder to have the feelings than when you create them in your head and when you think about what they've done to you. So we're not thinking about what they've done to you. We're just thinking about them as a person. And I want you to see a light in your mind's eye. And I want you to begin to wrap that person. Maybe it's 2 people. For me, it's 2 people. Maybe it's 3 people. Maybe it's 4 people, 5 people, whatever it is. Begin to wrap those people in the light. So just begin to wrap them into the light. Like it was almost like a blanket. Imagine you have this big, beautiful blanket of light and you are just wrapping them into the light. Wrap their shoulders, torso, just wrap them up. And I want you to give them a big hug around the light. And I want you to experience how that feels in your body to give them a hug. How does it feel for you to do that? And we're going to just allow that feeling to come over us. And we're going to present some affirmations now in this moment while we're wrapping that person up in light. I release the heavy burden of shame, guilt, hatred, and self-judgment. I release the heavy burden of shame, self-judgment. I choose to let go of the resentment. I choose to let go of the resentment. Again, I want you to see that person in your mind's eye and surround that person with light. Even though you might have resentment towards that person, there's a very good saying that resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. So it actually hurts us more than it hurts the person that we have resentment towards when we have resentment. I choose to forgive myself. As I do, it becomes easier to forgive others. That's where we start first. We have to forgive ourselves. Each day is a new opportunity to heal, and it's the first day of my new life. And it's okay to take distance. It is okay to take distance from somebody that you have resentment towards. For instance, I have a family member that has really hurt my feelings, and apparently I've really hurt her feelings. So I've tried to mend the relationship, but she's not open to that. So in that situation, it's okay to step back. You know, sometimes it's like you don't want to also put a round peg into a square hole and force something that is not meant to be. And right now I have some resentment towards a friend of mine. She called me yesterday. I'm just taking a little break from talking to her right now because I just need to process everything. And another friend of mine I have completely stopped talking to because she's very toxic and she has toxic energy. And she makes false assumptions about me, and that's not healthy for me. So just because you forgive them doesn't, just because you're forgiving and holding them in light and all this stuff doesn't mean you have to like call them tomorrow and invite them over for tea. Like that's not what I'm saying. It's just more so we can let go of it and they can be who they are and we can be who we are, and it won't affect us, right? Their energy does not affect us because it only is a problem when it starts affecting us. The past has no effect on my present. And if you're new and you're just joining in, just release your body, relax, and then visualize the person that you have some resentment or that you are struggling with some forgiveness around, and wrap them in light and give them a hug. And these are the affirmations that we're using. The past has no effect on my present. So it really doesn't matter what they believed or what they thought. It should not affect you right now. Because people stay stuck, you know that. People stay stuck in resentment. They stay stuck in this like negative energy. And there's some people who their whole life resentful, right? My father was that way. He was so resentful, so angry at the world, like the world, this is, you know. So, and then that's what you're projecting when you meet other people. You're like, oh, you're putting on this negative energy. I forgive you and set you free. I forgive you and set you free. Say that too. How does that feel to forgive? I forgive you and set you free. You're not gonna hold rent in my space, you know, in my head. I'm not going to hold the rent in my head. I release the resentment from my body, mind, and soul. I forgive you, and now I'm free. I release this resentment from my mind, body, and soul. I forgive you, and now I am free. This resentment, I am letting go. This resentment, I am letting go. I forgive everyone from my life in the past and love myself into the future. I forgive everyone from my life in the past and I love myself into the future. I choose to let go of my resentment. I choose peace and forgiveness. I choose to let go of my resentment. I choose peace and forgiveness. This resentment, I am letting go. I heal myself and my life, and I forgive all who have hurt me, including myself. I heal myself and my life. I forgive all who have hurt me, including myself. Once you feel like that resentment is gone in this moment or significantly reduced, then fill both your bodies again with the beautiful white light. That light is source energy, perfect love, healing energy, and deep peace. See both of you healed and whole. Once done, say, I let go, I set you free. I let go, I set you free. And see the person happily fading away until they are gone. Finish with, and so it is done. Thank you. When you let go of that resentment, you free your body of strain and stress. Because being in a state of negative emotion is tiring. It's like plugging something into an outlet when you need a converter. It not only drains the battery, it can totally kill it. If you want to be happy and successful, you've got to make sure you're plugging into the right outlet with the right tools to get the energy you need. We're just going to take a few minutes of meditation here. Just feel how your body feels now and how it feels to let go of what you were holding on to, any of the resentment that you were holding on to. And slowly bring energy back into your body, and you're relaxing your head, your mouth, your jaw, your teeth, your throat, your shoulders, relax your torso. And that energy goes to your stomach, abdomen, pelvis, thighs, knees, ankles, calves, feet. Feel your whole body aligned as you open up your eyes. And I'm going to put a link here if you guys would like to practice this resentment meditation again.